And so all the night time, I lay down by the side of my darling, my wife and my bride, in the sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. Edgar Allan Poe.
So if I wanted to embalm a body, what's the process?
Start with some nice plugs.
Blood is drained through the jugular vein and replaced with embalming fluid through one of the two major arteries. It usually takes a few hours.
And you need special equipment, training.
Knowledge of the human vascular system would also be a plus. Doctor, maybe?
Nurse, technician, somebody with a background in mortuary sciences.
That doesn't mean they didn't offer my school.
Personally, the whole thing just seems weird to me. Embalming, I'm off.
Some people like to look good for their funeral.
But it's not them. It's just a shell, polished and painted. This one would be cremated.
The question is why somebody would embalm the body of someone they just murdered.
He wants to hold on to them. It's a possession issue. This way they can never leave. Maybe fear of abandonment speaks to his history.
But eventually, even an embalmed body will decay and he finds himself in need of new victims.
That explains the abduction cycle, a new victim every 3 months.
Which means at least 2 of the remaining 3 women are already dead.
And the third?
Brooke Lombardini. It's been 4 days since she disappeared following her shift at a local restaurant. We know the odds.
90% of all abduction victims are killed within the first 36 hours.
I can find a foot protruding from the soil right there. What side of the hill slid down here, okay?
So you're focusing the search in this area here?
Yeah, but we dumped other bodies
Huh?
here. He's got over 800 acres. You're a fire road detective. One man dragging a body through the woods.
110 pounds of dead weight is not going to get far from the tail.
Mama said, shut the fuck up. She's trying to sleep.
That she acted like mama did. That she just put down her whole jumper and started twerking. Yes, that she was.
Bro.
We told her she
How
wanted
do
to
I
fall.
do that? How do I do that?
Do it again.
How did I do? You did do that. You had to lie to you, huh? Don't come with me. Get up. I wish y'all mama got the dress down.
You a black jackass. Fuck. Black jackass. Put that code in your phone just for now. Change it anyway. When you go outside and you won't leave, you know, if you ain't got it, you can't get in.
What's the code?
Zero 1 0 2 0 3. And then this long little boy. The little long line right here. After them numbers. So I ain't finished yet. Then I gotta adjust that little hole. Then I'm gonna change the code. I bet you forgot already.
No.
What it is then?
0 1 0
Mm. 0 1 0 2 0 3. Then that little long line to the bottom. And that's it. Oh.
When people are vulnerable, they believe a lot of things.
We think that we may have took her. Maybe from my home, a customer, someone she may have talked
No, this man wouldn't have asked her out. He would have had the courage. He would have stared at her, made her uncomfortable.
I've told the police everything I know. You shouldn't be here. You should be looking into the clues.
Right. Clues from Brooks' necklace.
Yes, sir. It's called token object meeting. Or
Some common tree. Yeah, that's my first. A fenced-in area, the color orange.
Knowles.
From American natural gas and nuclear power to solar and advanced battery storage systems, at FPL, we leverage a diverse mix of energy sources to power our growing state. FPL, working for you every single day.
First at 8 a.m., Baton Rouge police will lead a walk from their headquarters to the Be Quick gas station where the ambush happened, followed by a time of reflection and prayer. Later that afternoon, the Gulf Coast Brotherhood will arrive at BRPD headquarters for memorial.
This is the 10-year anniversary, but every year we're going to continue to not only them, but all of our officers that have fallen line of duties honor their memory. And of course, obviously, we will have this on air and online for you to view tomorrow as Baton Rouge comes together to make their honoring for this ultimate sacrifice made. Reporting live here at Baton Rouge Police Headquarters, Colin Vidros, WAFB 9 News.
All right, let's get you now to your weather situation. Hey, maybe you're even thinking about going out there tomorrow and being a part of that. I can tell you from firsthand, the families always love to see people show up and show their support. Dr. Steve's got to look at your weather situation and what we've got coming. Looks like the first weather forces.
Yeah, give me a heads up to what could be some dangerous heat into the weekend, especially early next week. I know I hear the groans every time we talk about dangerous heat in the summer, but we've had a couple of heat fatalities in Louisiana just in the last few weeks. It happens, folks, I promise you, even if it doesn't seem like that big of a deal to you. Highs in the mid-90s into the weekend, and we could be sniffing the upper 90s as we get into early next week. And then when you think about the humidity factor and heat index numbers could be approaching 110. So that's a concern. Now, for most of us, walking in and out of the house, getting to and from the car, obviously not an issue. But roofers, landscapers, folks that have to be outside for a long period of time, those are the ones especially, and our elderly folks too, that are a little more susceptible to heat illness. Now, tomorrow morning, kind of a typically muggy July morning. We'll start out in the mid-70s, partly cloudy. Good news is it will be another dry start. Here's a live look at Children's Hospital tonight. The view from on top of Our Lady Lake. All is quiet here in the capital city. And most spots still at or above 80. Baton Rouge to Hammond, 81. Gonzales and New Roads checking in at 83. So we're going to talk more about the heat and also the tropics are getting just a little bit interesting.
A lot of heat, a lot of heat.
All right, Steve, thank you. Tonight, President Donald Trump says the Department of Homeland Security will hold a press briefing on Friday, on efforts to secure the U.S. election.
This comes after Trump-level accusations about attempted foreign interference and alleged vulnerabilities of the election infrastructure. Jen Sullivan has more on his primetime address.
Good evening. President Donald Trump delivering a primetime address Thursday, claiming there are, quote, shocking vulnerabilities in our election infrastructure.
Tonight, we are publishing a series of previously classified U.S. intelligence community assessments and other reports proving that our government has long known these machines are extremely exposed to attack.
Still, Trump has not provided
Yeah.
evidence that machines have been exploited by a foreign adversary. He also accused China of meddling in the 2020 election. But Trump did not elaborate on how they ran the results of the election.
China engaged in other election-related activities to undermine my first administration in our 2020 campaign.
Trump has repeatedly claimed the election was rigged.
Just cook my pot out. You can record some shit. Why you didn't make it? Why you didn't make it? Oh shoot. Right now.
After similar floods claimed more than 100 lives. This is video from a Texas rescue crew evacuating a family from floodwaters along the Guadalupe River. It looks very similar to scenes from last year. Thankfully, it has not been nearly as deadly. Some brave heroes from our area are also aiding in those recovery efforts. Firefighters split between Baton Rouge and Louisiana have shipped out to County.
The track against that road.
Okay. Yeah, look. Hey, your baby needs some draws on, seriously.
Huh?
She ain't want to draws to nowhere. She ain't had no draws on all day. What? I said, Davion. Oh, that's my room.
I'm gonna be tripping.
You better hang up, because you know we're going to be saying some slick stuff on the mic. I'm going to get my stuff.
Scrambling, the shooting left one person dead and a lot of others hurt. So officers say the suspect's mother was checking on her son. Three other people were hit by gunfire and then taken to the hospital. The mother's condition, she was also
I gotta get me another camera stand.
three other victims have non-life-threatening injuries.
This shit on film, boy.
Looking into the death
I'm glad